Yes, yes, yes. Welcome back to the channel, my dear friends, wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, or right in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you ask, why am I so excited this hot afternoon? Yes, I am, because it's taking place right now as we speak. It is happening! Ladies and gentlemen, understand, Gerald Hacho starts his medicals today. As we speak, Gerald Hacho's medical is currently ongoing. The first part of his medicals. You know, once that is done, you know the deal is sealed. That is my excitement. The 19-year-old Dutch international, captain of Ajax, having his medical for Chelsea as we speak. Document completed by Chelsea and Ajax. Player undergoing medical. Then the official signing of the contract, valid until June 2032. June 2032. Deal done, and it's confirmed. Hacho to Chelsea. Here we go. It is done. It is sealed. After the medicals. While the first batch of medical is taking place right, it means that by tomorrow, the second batch will be done and yes, it is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, Borussia Dortmund are still working on a transfer for Jadon Sancho. Oh, I thought I wanted to leave this for last minute. Anyway, since I've already started it. Yes, Dortmund are still working on a transfer for Jadon Sancho. Yeah, and are exploring the possibility of a third time return for the player. Talks are ongoing. Sebastian Kerr did not deny Dortmund interest in Sancho yesterday. Speaking to Sky, he said, "We have various targets. We will still do something. We have a few days left. Few days left in the transfer window indeed." Sancho's issue breaks my heart when I remember it, because he had every opportunity to stay back at Chelsea, but hey, he thought he could get a better deal somewhere. Unfortunately, now he had to slash his salary or his wages into half, 50%. And if Dortmund is to sign him, good for him. Juventus were interested. We heard, I think last week, but I don't know why Juventus finally, withdraw. But right now, Dortmund, where he was on, he did quite well in England, in Bayern, how do you call it, Bundesliga with Dortmund. So going back for a third spell, well, we wait to see. Jadon Sancho now looking to go back to Dortmund for a third spell. Breaking news: Newcastle have rejected former bid. Listen, it's a breaking news. Newcastle have rejected former bid from Liverpool for Alexander Isak. Newcastle are holding on to £150 million. 150, it's a record signing. If they are to sign, if Liverpool is to succeed in getting him right now, it will be a record signing. 150 million. But hey, Liverpool presented only 110. In fact, they had previously told Newcastle they were willing to pay around 120 million. But we understand their first offer they presented, which was rejected, was 110 million pounds for Alexander Isak. And that was rejected. Newcastle rejected Liverpool's offer of around 110 million pounds for Alexander Isak. Bid falls way short of 150 million valuation. Deal will only progress if replacement lineup is achieved. Who is the replacement lineup? We know Gyökeres, Nicolas Jackson. Gyökeres now, we understand. Is it Gyökeres? Benjamin Sesko. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Benjamin Sesko, Jackson. Now, Benjamin Sesko, right now we understand Manchester United are pushing hard. So we wait to see. We'll likely move for Oli Watkins as well if they ended up losing on Benjamin Sesko. They are likely to push on Oli Watkins if given the encouragement. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Now, let's get back to Chelsea and conclude on Chelsea, because it looks like that is all I have from the outside world. Yeah, let's get back to Chelsea. One second. I wanted to finish with Chelsea before I get to the other news items, but now that I've already entered, so Alexander Isak is a breaking news. Liverpool's third bid has been rejected. Rejected. Back to Chelsea, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. Yeah. Chelsea breaking. Chelsea considering to bid later this month for Garnacho. Chelsea's bid for Garnacho will only come in later in the month of August, when the transfer window is about to shut. Remember, the league will start like 2 weeks plus before the transfer window officially closes. So Chelsea plan to bid only for Garnacho later part of the transfer window. That is the end of August. All the talks we'll be hearing about Chelsea, Garnacho, it is not going to happen now. As a matter of fact, Chelsea need to make sales. It's not as if we needed to sell before we can raise the money. The money is there. The PSR, we did not fall short of the PSR rules yet. But we have almost about 12, 13, 14 or 15 players that we need to let go. And we cannot continue to buy and we have those players on our books. So the plan right now is let's sell. At least between now, the next month, the next 30 days, let's make some sales. Then only we can go into, to beef up or to boost the squad. That is the position of Chelsea right now as we speak. That is the position of Chelsea right now. And so Chelsea are working hard to make some sales before, by the end of the month, they will now go in for Garnacho. Now, one of the players that Chelsea tried to ship out is Tariq George. I am sad about this news, but for the sake of the young child, it will be better for him. Though I don't like it, I wish Tariq George would stay with the first team. Because if we are buying 19-year-old from Ajax, and we have 18, 19-year-old that played part of Chelsea's Conference League, played in the Premier League, played in a Club World Cup, I think so, yeah, Tariq George. An academy product, is it that we don't value our own academy products or what? I don't get it. Once the player is through the academy, we feel it's not up to the standard to help us to win. I don't get it. Tariq George, given the opportunity, like we are buying, okay, let's just put it this way. Head to head. Though it's not the same position. We are buying Hachu, going for medicals today. Tariq George, an attacker, head to head. Even Xavi Simons, which I'll be coming to quickly soon. Xavi Simons and Tariq George, I don't think the difference is that much. Remember, Xavi Simons never had Premier League experience. Tariq George is a Premier League product, academy product. He played in the Premier League, he's gained the experience. What is the guarantee? Jamie Gittins, what is the guarantee Jamie Gittins will flourish in the Premier League? But just because Tariq George is a product of the academy, we feel like he's not there yet. I'm not too sure the statistics. Joao Pedro, when he was about to be bought, we all complained. But after all, he was a Premier League product. Premier League product. He came on and we saw how he hit the ground running. Delap, yes, Premier League product. He hit the ground running. So why are we letting go our own Premier League product, our own academy player, to buy Gittins, to buy Xavi Simons? I don't get it. Sometimes some of these things, ladies and gentlemen, you see, all they try to do, Tariq George going on a loan, you come back next season, his market value will go up, will rise. If he's with Chelsea, maybe probably on the bench, he might not be playing regularly. So the market value might not be that much. They want to send him on a loan where he'll play regularly, he'll come back next summer, and he'll be sold for profit. academy product is all about profit. Chelsea believe Tariq's just development will be better served out on loan because they feel he had a breakthrough season at the end of last season. And now he needs to try and play more regularly. And sitting on a bench will do him no good. We wait just because I foresee him being sold for profit next summer. That is it. Because this guy has the potential. Give him first team football, 3 games consistently. Lamine Yamal, if he wasn't given a chance at his age, 17, 18, do you think everybody will talk about Lamine Yamal today? Consistently, 3 games. First team, first 11. Musiala, just name them. What are we talking about here? Why are we doing this to our own academy players? You see, and then if we send him on loan, well, let me put it this way. 4 of 6 overseas loan spots have been taken up now. 4 out of 6 overseas loan spots, according to UEFA. A club is entitled to loan out 6 players overseas. 4 of the 6 overseas loan spots are already taken up, which is why a domestic loan was preferred for striker Mike Gueye. Mike Gueye also is on loan, going on loan to make room for. That means that Jackson is not going anywhere. Yeah, 3 strikers. Who is closing in on a move to Sunderland? Ladies and gentlemen, then even that, I got it clear, I got it here. Sunderland have agreed a deal with Chelsea for striker Mike Gueye. The 19-year-old has agreed to a season-long loan. Gueye has had a green light to undergo medical on Gueye's side after a breakthrough in talks was reached this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, so Mike Gueye is going on loan with Sunderland. I pray and hope he succeeds. I said it here, is it yesterday or the day before yesterday, that Sunderland will not be relegated next summer. Not next season, no. Sunderland has come to stay at least for another season. This coming season, Sunderland will stay afloat, will not be relegated. My great Chelsea's player is right there to help them. Now, let me conclude here, ladies and gentlemen. I still have a lot to talk about. My time is gone. Defender Mamadou Sarr has joined RC Strasbourg on a season-long loan. Officially, that announcement made by Chelsea. Officially, Mamadou Sarr to Strasbourg. We already know that, but it will not be made official by Chelsea. Quickly, Xavi Simons' latest update. Then we end it there. Xavi Simons to Chelsea, according to Fabrizio Romano, updates. Key points to note as we head into the weekend. Deal remains on. Advanced talks going really well. According to Fabrizio Romano, update, key point going into the weekend. Deal for Xavi Simons and Chelsea remains on. Advanced talks going really well. Chelsea outgoings needed. Chelsea's outgoings needed. Chelsea need to go let go certain players to make room for more to come in. Chelsea's outgoing, that is a priority right now in the next few days for Chelsea. In the next 1 week, be prepared to hear a lot of outgoing. Like we just heard Tariq George, we heard Mike Gueye. Yes, that is how players will be going on loan and by sales in Chelsea. So outgoings needed in Chelsea. Chelsea want to pay less than the asking price as well for Xavi Simons. That is why they are delaying the deal. Now, we understand the deal is not in danger of collapsing, and it's the reason why Chelsea are relaxed. The deal is not in danger because the player had already agreed terms with Chelsea. The player says, only Chelsea I want to come to play for. I'm not going to Bayern, I'm not going to Arsenal, only Chelsea. So the deal is not in danger of collapsing at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, and according to the report, let me just announce to you that 75% chance of the deal going through. 75% of the deal going through. It is what it is. So, Xavi Simons to Chelsea, it will surely go through, but it's a matter of time. It is a matter of time. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just leave you guys out right here, because I'll be back with more exclusives. Should there be any breaking news, like I always say, I'll be here to deliver it. I'll see you on the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.